Hi guys, welcome to the channel, welcome to BMW stand here in Frankfurt, and today we're gonna take a closer look at the new 1 Series. Now there are some big news about this car. So regular versions will be available with front wheel drive or xDrive, so front wheel drive instead of the rear wheel drive. I know some of you will say, well no, that's not possible, that's not the BMW. Well, guess what? BMW engineers found out that they needed a car that is more practical because of the demand from the market, but they also wanted to keep the great driving characteristics. And what they say is they managed to do that, and car became more practical, and then that way they will gain more new buyers which weren't going to buy the BMW at the first place, but now when they see that this is also practical, good looking, they will buy it. Of course, this is the strongest version, the M135i xDrive, which has a 2-liter turbocharged engine with 306 horsepower. This is the strongest 2-liter 4-cylinder from BMW, and this car has the optional M performance package. So you do have some larger air inlets over here. You do have a front splitter, very aggressive, distinctive front grille, front kidneys. They do look similar to the one on the BMW 3 Series 330i version, and also Z4. Now I also love these LED lights. They do have very nice shape indeed. I must say that this is one of my favorite cars on the market right now. Looks so good. I must say that when I saw the first photos of the 1 Series, I wasn't convinced. Then it started to grow on me, and now this is one of my favorite cars on the market. I mean, just look at it. So this is the M Performance special wheel, 18-inch, available also in 19-inch. They are the M Performance wheels. You have a few designs. This is one of them in this matte black. You also have this M Performance brakes with vented discs, and I think overall package looks so good. Maybe I would even go for one size more, so 19-inch wheels, but overall great looking car indeed. So here we have a car from the back. In my opinion, looks great. I'm telling you again, this is one of the best looking cars in my opinion on the market right now. You have completely new LED lights, and in this M Performance trim you do get the forged carbon diffuser with this gloss black exhaust pipes, one on each side. You do have some aerodynamic parts here. I believe those are fake, but they look very good, so it is forgiven. Now tell me in the comments what you think about the design of the car. I think it looks more muscular, than the previous generation, and it really starts to grow on me. Now it is, in my opinion, one of the best looking cars on the market. Of course, we have the M135i badge and also the xDrive, as this car has the all-wheel drive. And now let us open the trunk. It is of course automatical. And there you have it. So it is 380 liters of storage space here, which is 20 liters more than it had on the previous generation. You have the dual floor and some hooks over here I can see. Overall, I think, oh, this is also convenient. Look at this. I think they did a good job, because so I haven't driven the car yet. However, journalists say that it is very good to drive, and they managed to make the car, very good in terms of driving, and still to be even more practical than the previous generation. So the whole package is here. We have design, we have practicality. They will have new customers because of their practicality, and also some old school BMW customers. I mean, you have to love this. Really looks very cool indeed. Okay, so now it's time to check out the interior of this beast. So you do have very nice sort of orange leather here on the side of the door. You are greeted with the M135i badge. Then you also have this M Sport seats. They look so good. One of my favorite features of this car. You also have them available in Alcantara. This is the full leather in this orange leather. And let's jump inside and I'll show you what exactly is new. So, all right, really a cozy place to be. Driving position is superb, as you would expect from BMW. You do have this M Sport steering wheel, very massive. You do have this button for the heated steering wheel. Then you do have the flappy pedals. This car has the automatic gearbox, of course. And so what do we have here? We have a 2-screen layout, digital cockpit in front of the driver with different views here, and then you have the speedometer over there and rev counter on your right. Now the main screen is this one, so let's take a closer look. I love the fact that you can control everything with either this button or on the touch. So everything is on the touch. Media, for example, you go back to this home button. Let's see, communication, you can pair your phone. Navigation, we are now in the Frankfurt car show, and as you can see, it is pretty responsive, very fast. That's always good, but I would tend to use this as it doesn't get the fingerprints on the screen. But you also have some car settings here. I believe you do have the different driving modes for this car. You can also opt for a profile of the driver, so then you get some of the things such as the adjustments to the steering wheel, to the seating position, and so on. That is in case more people are driving the car at the same period of time. I love this latest iDrive system. It is very user-friendly. You also have very nice layout here. You can have the 3 things on the main screen at once. So navigation, for example, and some of the media stuff here. Also, one big plus in my eyes at least is that they decided to keep the switches for the AC. This is something that really makes your life much easier, that you don't have to, get your eyes off the road in order to change the AC settings on the screen. So you can change it by heart here with these buttons that are available. Also, let's see this. I believe this is where you would charge your phone wirelessly. You have the USB port, dual cup holders. Look at the design of the gear lever. In my opinion, maybe a bit too small. I don't know. Not a huge fan, I must say, of this. But you do have the different driving modes available here on the press of a button. And I love the fact that they decided to keep those here, as probably when you drive you would change between different driving modes not often, but when you want to change it, you want that to be pretty fast. You have the start, stop, off button, sensors. You have the button for turning off the traction control. And here you have the home button, which basically takes you back to this main screen. But you do have some shortcuts here. Map, as you can see, immediately we have the map, then we have the media and communication. This is actually pretty much the same as in my Mini Cooper that I just got. So pretty easy to use and come in handy when you're driving and you want very fast, change something very fast. For example, go to communication, pair your phone, or go to navigation system. Now let's see some additional things that are available here. What do we have here? So we have a storage space in the middle with a USB port. We do have this piano black. Not sure I'm a huge fan of this. I would go for something different. Then I love this part here, sort of aluminum trim. Materials are very good, very solid. So look, this is really good material, and I think this car will be very durable. So interior will not get a lot of scratches or squeaky sounds. You don't get this in the BMWs at all, especially not in this new 1 Series. Here is the glove box. It's actually pretty deep out there. Then you also have this adjustable seat. Let me now do the seating position for myself. I will adjust the seat for myself, and then we can go and have a look at the back to see the space that is available. But before that, I just want to show you some of the additional features here. So you do have some LED lights over there, and this is how this looks. This car has the panoramic roof, and well, yeah, this was your tour of the interior. Time to go at the back and see how much space there is after my driving position. Now let's step inside at the back, and before we go inside, just look at the attention to details. Look the way that this glass is cut out. So really a good job by BMW. Now let's see if we can fit here. All right, so well, this looks good. As BMW said, more space here at the back, more practical. You do have additional room for your knees and additional room for your head. And to be precise, 19 millimeters more headroom and 33 millimeters more for legs. That is by BMW official statement. So really a good job, and this is how they will get their extra new customers. Now that we saw the exterior and interior, let's go through some of the specs of this car. Base price of the top model 1 Series is 48,900, and the total price for this one is 67,400. And now we will go to learn more and see about the exterior color. Well, I'm sure a lot of you want to know this color. So it's a Storm Bay color, 1,200 euros extra for that color. You have the magma red and gray highlight. I believe that's in the interior trim. Speaking of the equipment, you have the M rear spoiler, M seat belts, and M sport seats, those being one of my favorite features. Overall, really a great car once again. So this is the 2-liter engine, 306 horsepower, 450 Newton meters of torque, 4.8 seconds to reach 100. Top speed is limited to 250. I don't know whether I showed you, but you do have the forged carbon mirrors. So just to add that extra touch, and really, I don't know, I'm obsessed with this car, really. And yeah. Well, do subscribe to the channel to see more car reviews. As you can see, we are at the BMW stand. A lot of new cars being shown here in Frankfurt, so stay tuned for that. A lot of new things coming your way, and well, yeah, that's it. Tell me in the comments, would you take this or the new A35 AMG, so the baby AMG, since those two cars have the same amount of horsepower, 306 horsepower. So do tell me in the comments. It's getting busy here in Frankfurt. Time to say goodbye. See you on the next one. Bye bye.